try to do this year. Some hits, but okay. So Roy Hall, he's a former player of mine. One of the best players that I've ever coached in basketball, and he obviously plays football in the NFL and Ohio State, and he's a nationally known motivational speaker now. And he said, when I asked him about pursuing victory with honor, he said it's your Christian faith in action. I also interviewed Prince Mukamura, who's a really good football player, went to Apollo High School, and in Nebraska, my AD, she pushes me kind of like Nebraska because she's a Nebraska fan. Ohio State constantly beats them, but so Prince, I met through FCA camp, and he's just a really nice dude. He says it's the highest level of sportsmanship. And then I interviewed Dixie May, my granddaughter, and she had no reply when I said about victory with honor. I just want to give her some screen time. So I'm going to leave you with 4 stories, quick stories. This is obviously LeBron James. I'm from Akron, Ohio. These 4 stories I think encompass pursuing victory with honor. 1999, that was a long time ago, I found myself playing on the same court as this kid. He was in the 8th grade, when I was 26, he was 14. And he was kicking our butts, right? And I stopped the game, and I'm like, why are you so mean? What are you doing to us? And from that point on, we kind of developed a friendship over the years. His junior year, they were the #1 team in the country, and my high school that I was coaching at, Rush High School, and Roy was on that team. We got a chance to play them in Cleveland, and there was 11,000 people at this game. And late in the 3rd quarter, early 4th, LeBron steals the ball from Roy, and he's going to go down and do what he does. And Roy's like, and he catches up to him. Roy's All-American football. Catches up to him and tackles him, like hits him really hard. He goes into the stands, takes out 3 or 4 cheerleaders. LeBron's mom, who's from Akron, she does what all Akron ladies would do. She jumps the thing and ends up on the court. And she's like in Roy's face, and I'm thinking about that E plus R equals O. And she's going nuts, and everyone's booing Roy. I take Roy out of the game, and I'm like, hey buddy, what you did is wrong. We gotta try to make that right. You know, all these people are here to see you. Well, 10,996, and then my family was the rest. We gotta make this right. And so you need to go out and try to apologize to him and shake his hand, and he was not having it. He reluctantly went out there, walked all the way across, and LeBron turns his back on him. And now Roy turns and smoke's coming out of his ears, and I'm like, I'm about to get beat up. Comes over, I said, listen, now all the attention's on him. And so you changed your R, and it's all on him now. Now LeBron's kind of the bad guy. And so I'm like, go sit down, you're not playing anymore for what you did, you don't understand now, but you will down the road. Later in the game, I get LeBron's attention there at the free throw line, and he comes over, and I'm like, hey, what Roy did was wrong, but what you did was wrong also. We need to try to fix this. And he's like, well, where's he at? And he's down sitting at the end of the bench. He goes down, and they embrace and hug, and the whole place goes crazy. Right? Really cool story. Could have been really bad, right, if we would have changed that R. And so it just, we took something, and I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was like 28 years old, 30 years old. I'm like, it sounds like, go do that. That'll make you look better. And so that's one of the experiences that sort of molded me into some of the philosophies that I have. The second story, all of our managers at Deer Valley are kids with special needs. And I love it. It's a big deal to me. And there were 3 years in a row that we would always try to get these kids in basketball games. And Jose was the first one. He gets in a game and he hits a shot, and it gets on ESPN, right? So he hits a buzzer beater against it. We were up 30, but he made it at the buzzer, right? He didn't win the game for us. He probably thought he did, but I have a video of it, and so we're going to show this bad boy real quick. There might be a commercial here.
Get your next
Let's see. I'm ready for that.
Wait. No, I haven't seen any of this.
All right, so I can skip the ad. This is good. All right. Well, let me do this. Here we go.